Welcome to the Left Curve Podcast, everybody. It's great to be back.
Welcome, Left Curve.
We've got a good. It feels great. God, it feels left and it feels curvy.
I love it. Something else I know is left and curvy.
And that, that is the spirit of the game.
Of the Left Curve Podcast.
That is why.
That's amazing. I'm Ashton.
I'm Dear Ember.
And we also have
drum roll, please.
Hey, drum roll.
Nathan James in the house.
Hello.
Welcome,
it is I,
bro.
your father.
Thank you. Oh, we're getting 2 rounds of applause. It's gonna just keep looping. That's awesome. Glad you're here, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is an amazing space.
Thank you
by
for
the way.
coming.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah, where
all
are
the
we
heart
right
and soul
now?
in here in it.
I feel like I'm in my grandparents' living room.
70 show. That's 70 show.
Did we time travel?
Yeah, I don't know.
We might have.
Last time we were in front of some records and echoey as shit, and now we're
Still a little echoey.
still kind of echoey, but we're at least in the 70s.
Yeah,
so
right.
That's
It's a
groovy.
new feature of Elon's Tesla. You can time travel now.
Yes.
Yeah, we
no,
just
that's
88
nice.
miles an hour.
You don't have to care
Split
about the
it up,
gas
bring it
prices
back.
when you're time traveling.
That's
so.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
True,
We're back
but-
to 69 cents over here. I love it.
That's amazing. Yeah, we're actually in the warehouse. Little promo.
Yes.
The warehouse. We're building a little film studio.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we got Nathan here, because he likes filming and he likes studioing.
I do.
So I made that up.
Photos
Nathan,
and performing.
So it says
Exactly.
on your Instagram that you are a self-proclaimed photography rock star.
Yes, sir. Photographer, rock star. I started with just photography, and it's merged into also music. And when I just started with photography, my first shoot ever was for Mac Miller, and I faked it till I made it type
No way.
of situation to get it.
Yeah.
I had done one photo shoot of a girl, and then the next night I meet this lady named Rue Black. And my friends were like, hey, you should go talk to her if you're trying to get in that photography world of things, Yeah. And so I did, and I acted like I was just this big-time photographer. And she's like, you have any work you could show me? I was like, I just got this one photo shoot because I lost my hard drive. It got stolen, you know? And so I showed her this one shoot, and it was good enough to her to be like, hey, you know what? Mac Miller's coming into town on the 30th and needs kind of like a day-in-the-life photographer for him when he comes to perform at Red Rocks. And I just started practicing on all the homies. My boy Jacob over there, I was practicing on him. A bunch of different people. Yeah, and sneaking into clubs and just getting different photos and kind of started that photo journey. And then moved to LA and did this art gallery called Nightmares. And it was a series of 6 photographs that I shot, and each one was named after a different insecurity that I've gone through in my life. So one was, do you give a fuck? Am I good enough? Can you hear me? Am I alone? And why can't I feel anything? And is this how it ends? So I was like, how cool would it be, right, to have a song that correlates with the photograph? And so from doing that, I did these 6 songs, and they were terrible. I never put them out. But from discovering that, I was like, I really want to take music serious and make that like a full-time thing.
Wow.
And so I've just been on the grind, making all that happen with, photography and music, and just pursuing both of those things,
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
And now I've shot for all sorts of people, Lil Wayne, Justin Bieber, Post Malone. Shot Machine Gun Kelly's Tickets to My Downfall, #1 album cover.
Yeah.
Avril
so
Lavigne, all sorts of people, So it's been cool. It's a tool that's opened so many doors, taking me all across the world, and flying to different places to shoot people. And I think it's amazing. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So not that it hasn't taken immense amounts of just crazy hard work.
yeah,
But that's insane that the second shoot was actually Mac.
yeah, that
That's
was
awesome,
that was
man.
great.
That is really cool.
But it also
That's
goes a lot
amazing.
to say, right? Is have confidence in yourself,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
Oh, I lost
put
my
your
hard drive.
self-worth
Shit. Oh,
that
I just
high.
had it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in
This
the
is my coffee.
in the entertainment industry, right? It is so cutthroat that if you don't have just fuck you confidence, you probably won't get the opportunity because someone else will have fuck you confidence and they will get it over you.
Wow.
So in the entertainment industry, whatever it is that, you're doing, you just have to walk like your balls hang to your feet. You know what I
And
mean?
mine do, thankfully. So
Yeah, you know. So, yeah, same here. You know, you can't see him because the baggy
you guys-
pants
the left
I'm wearing,
curve's
you know?
even longer than the balls. So
Yeah, I have
we're
the high
good.
pants, so
We're
I don't
good.
know if you can tell.
Yeah,
Started playing that on his own. That's beautiful.
that's funny.
No,
That's
but no,
amazing,
that's for
Will.
real. I mean,
Yeah, you know.
you just
You gotta-
gotta, I don't know, put yourself out there, and that's kind of something I guess that I'm struggling with a little bit. You know, is just having that confidence that that I am good enough and I'm good to do this or whatever compared to the other people, and it's like you just gotta do it.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
Kinda thing.
wholeheartedly, man. Everything boils down to no excuse, just produce. That's it.
Woo!
Like seriously,
I
that's
like that.
that's a
That's really
gem
good.
right there. I always tell
That's
everybody
really
that.
good.
No excuse, just produce. You know,
Content.
and like that, just little mentality has got me so far. As well as when I was in fifth. Listen, check this out. When I was in 5th grade, I played on this basketball team, and we practiced at this church here in Denver. And it was this little church, and the court was just like a rug floor, like that hard rug
Oh,
floor.
yeah,
you
no,
know?
like
I've played
you're
many
skinning your
games.
knees.
Yeah,
On those.
right? So it was one of those. Now, before every practice, we had a talk with this preacher. His name was Baxter, right? And we talked about all sorts of life stuff, and that 5th grade year and moment, and going there twice a week for practice, and having this hour talk with the preacher and everything. Baxter was just definitely changed my life to be where I'm sitting right now. One of the things he had each and every one of us memorize, and I still remember to this day, right from 5th grade, is excuses are tools of incompetence used to build monuments of nothingness. Those who specialize in them will be seldom good at anything they do. Right? So like that has, right?
That's
I mean, yeah.
amazing. That's incredible.
That has like been such a key focus to just, believe in myself, and like don't be half-assed when you do something. If you're gonna do something, dive in full deep with it, and hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
So,
I want to live
that's
by
amazing,
that now.
bro.
So
yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of one of my
Dropping,
gems.
just starting out. We're starting this off, and you are just dropping bombs on us.
Oh man, yeah.
That's
it's just
incredible.
what I remind myself on a daily, weekly basis, to keep going, because it's a tough industry,
Yeah.
and it's a roller coaster ride. Some days you're cloud 9, and literally an hour later you're back in hell, and then 2 hours later, the next day you're back on cloud 9.
Right.
It's just plays with your mind a lot, and I'd never been this mentally unstable until I started combining photography and music. It's just so much, and it's so much just uncertainty, and it's just all organized chaos. It's just a crazy lifestyle and a business, but it's also very rewarding too. So
Right.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any good life advice? No.
let's see. When you're, I'm trying to think of something, a comedic relief, but right now it's not coming.
Just like you.
Oh shit.
All right, that was so.
Anyway,
we
that
gotta,
was
we gotta
so
bring Jacob
good.
Meyers up here.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Jacob, would you like to introduce yourself?
The next one. Yeah, we'll get him in the next one. That's funny. All right, well, so Nathan, you got a new song coming out, Sex Doll.
Oh man,
Right?
Yeah, sex.
You've had
doll.
some new music.
Mhm.
Your last song,
Yeah, my last song was Jeepers Creepers with Lil Lotus, and then this
Fire.
next one I'm dropping April 22nd, Sex Doll. And
April
it is
22nd.
Don't
by
forget,
far,
tap
Sex
in.
Doll by far is my most like. I look at it like a meal, right? Like hamburger and French fries, they go well together. The
Yep.
song and the music video just connect. And my best visual yet. The song is really a metaphor. The song is like talks about a lot of like sexual things. And people interpret. The good thing about my music, and particularly this song, is it's very like open for interpretation.
Right.
Like your mind can go a million different places, especially when listening to the song and watching the video. The viewer really can just go a million ways with like
That's
how to look
amazing.
at things, But
Yeah.
the meaning for me, the metaphor for me with this song, is how in life, us as civilians of members of society, I think there's a lot of puppeteering that happens, right? There's a lot of, hey, do this, think that, be here, be there, don't do this, do that, right? And we're kind of like these little puppets being puppeteered to believe like this is good, this is bad. You're at this stage in your life, you should be here, And so Sex Doll is a way of me saying like, fuck all that shit. you know, everyone has their own agenda, everyone has their own schedule, their own time. It's so important to just make the number one focus be, am I happy and am I enjoying what I'm doing?
Yeah.
You know, and that's the whole for me, one of the main meanings behind the song and the video. So
That's amazing. Well, we were hoping that maybe you could help us interpret kind of what sex doll means by sort of demonstrating.
Yeah, what do you think? Demonstrating how?
I think our demonstration.
You want me to bring a sex doll here?
You hear the movement.
Want me to demonstrate?
Something's coming.
Oh, oh man!
So
Bring that up here. It's the same color as my teeth. It's chrome.
So shit, yeah, it is.
True. So here, bring it, Alicia. Bring it a little more in the middle here, so the cameras can kind of see it. Yeah, that's good. So we were wondering.
Whoa, it's going down. Almost went down. Yeah, we're
Gotta make sure we're locked
with
and
the
loaded.
foot there.
Is well,
Oh, cause yeah. So it's gotta be
metaphor,
like that. And then we'll
It's
shift.
gotta be. Yeah.
Shift it this
okay,
way.
Yeah,
this is a great bit. This was
is-
the best
yeah.
bit.
Make sure that doesn't
Definitely.
fall.
Well planned, but so this is a
She's
doll.
kind of cute. What's her name?
Veronica.
I'm gonna call her Cynthia.
Veronichrome, actually.
Cynthia, I like
Yeah. Cynthia
Veronica
Chrome. Cynthia Chrome. That's her name.
Cynthia
Cynthia
Chrome.
Chrome. That's my next song. Cynthia Chrome.
That's amazing.
Cynthia Chrome.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I love it.
She's shiny. Well, we can put her in the corner.
Okay, yeah, sure. I
You
need the
did
white
that whole
gloves.
the song. Unfortunately, that was such a good deep meaning. I was like, do we even bring the fake sex doll out here? But
No, I love it. I absolutely love
she
it.
can sit in the corner. And
Yeah,
be
let's
a
put
good
her in the
reminder
corner.
to
I'm
us all
gonna take her on a date later tonight.
on April 22nd.
Yeah, on April 22nd, Sex
doll.
Doll. There we go.
Out on all platforms.
Yeah, it'll be out everywhere. Yeah.
All platforms.
So I'm excited.
April
Really, really
22nd. That's
excited.
amazing.
And I booked, or not
Yeah.
booked, but I
Nice.
got booked for my first real big music festival.
Okay.
It's called So What Music Fest,
Okay.
and
I
it's in
think that
Texas.
rings a bell.
It's a 3-day festival. I go
Uh-huh.
on the 3rd day, but massive festival. So I'm super excited about that.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm doing my first headlining show at Whiskey A Go Go May 7th. Iconic venue on Sunset Boulevard in LA. So
Oh, okay.
excited.
Cool,
A lot
cool.
of cool shit happening with music, photography, all sorts of cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we got to kind of go through thank our sponsors really fast.
Yeah, let's
Before
get
we
it.
keep going.
of
So
course.
Who we
let's see.
got?
I have here. Before we get into the meat, I have to thank our sponsors. I just said that. Yeah. So which is actually ourselves.
Woo!
Hey, shout out to
Oh.
Selves.
And the peep
buds
pad
are
is on
working.
the wrong mapping.
We are opening a film studio here in Denver, Colorado.
Denver.
Called The Warehouse, featuring 7 different sets.
The Warehaus.
So come join us for filming, rehearsals, and Veronica the sex doll.
Yeah.
Oh, Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Cynthia Chrome.
Cynthia Chrome.
Cynthia Chrome.
Hopefully nothing of Nathan James is left on her.
Cynthia
On
Chrome.
Cynthia Chrome.
Cynthia Chrome. Thank
Oh,
you,
man.
thank you, thank
Jeez.
you. So there'll be some epic B-roll there.
Yeah,
so
I
it'll
love
really
that.
feel really epic.
It's gonna tie in.
It's
you
gonna
know.
really-
in
yeah,
post.
it's gonna
It'll look
feel-
great.
Yeah, this is
You know?
cool.
It'll be like spinning and shit. That's amazing. Well, okay, yeah, we got
I'm picturing used car
used car
salesman
vibes.
commercial.
Yeah, like one of those. Like
Yeah.
It's a brand new Cynthia.
it's a brand new Cynthia.
It's a brand new Cynthia Chrome.
Cynthia Chrome, our most updated model. Does whatever you
Fully
want on
equipped
command.
Cynthia Chrome.
Cynthia Chrome.
Cynthia Chrome, suck.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah.
as you can see, this is a set. I don't know if you.
Yeah,
Has
I
anybody
love
picked
it.
up on that
This is
before?
really
Balls.
good.
Okay. all
Yeah,
right.
the quality of this is
70s
really
nuts.
cool.
Yeah. So we got the 70s one. We got a bunch more. It's all happening here
Yeah, amazing.
at the warehouse.
Yeah, and that beat pad didn't. There it is again. You really found a gem of a song right here. For this.
Dude, it's kind of a banger.
Yeah,
it's
I
the
got-
perfect ironic, like,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Gotta
That's
get the
good.
remix on that.
So, okay, well, here, I want to pull up
Cynthia
your
Chrome.
Instagram, Nathan.
Cool.
I'm trying to get a Cynthia Chrome feature.
Let
No
me
cap.
see if I can even
Yeah,
see
Cynthia
her.
Chrome.
Yeah, what does she sound like? Cynthia Chrome.
Cynthia Chrome.
Cynthia
On.
for you.
Something like that, man.
Maybe that wasn't it.
Yeah, it's close though.
So I didn't ask, what's this little TV right here?
Watch this. This is Look at that transition right there.
Look at that.
Let me see.
I think basically
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
our little monitor to see whatever
screen share? Very
he is going to be
That's amazing.
I love that.
showing.
That's amazing.
Cool.
So I wanted because
Yeah, let's keep the
dude,
chat
you
going. I
take
love it.
you
Yes.
take some frickin' Nathan takes the photos that Nathan takes.
Insane.
Oh my god,
Thank
bro.
you.
So I wanted to talk about some of them because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, we can't. I think some we can't show, but
Sex doll.
that's
There we
crazy.
go.
Promo is that
Ooh.
kind of? That's kind of. We have that chair almost, huh? Over there.
I got
similar.
that.
Can
I
I
got
see
that
over here?
rocking chair at a thrift shop and painted it.
That's fire.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
rocking
Yeah.
chair. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
rocking chair.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's sweet. But
fucking
let's
dope.
let's see.
Same
I
with
think
that dress. Dress is sexy.
Oh yeah.
it's amazing. It's amazing. That's fine.
Yeah, we cool.
That's fine. Got the studio interrupting us. We got a whole like team of people out there working for us. But I wanted to. Okay, so we've got like. I mean, dude.
Yeah. So the funny story. I think did I put it in the
I
caption?
think you did, and I wanted to
yeah.
ask you about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
Right.
how
I was
legit is
curious.
that? Was it a
very
trip and
legit.
fall situation?
No, this is a very legit situation. So this was at his house at the time. He lives in a new house now, but I wanted to get this aerial shot of him on this car. I don't remember what the car is, but
Yellow.
Yellow car.
yeah, a yellow car. I don't remember the model and make here, but so to get on his roof, I can't remember if it was his idea or my idea. One of us was like, "Yo, we got to get up there." So I'm getting up there, and there's all these electrical wires, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Running, and I'm like, well, I better not hit one of those.
No.
And as I was going up there, I like lost balance and almost fell literally into the wires. And then he
Holy
grabbed
shit.
my arm and pulled me back, and that's what saved me from probably dying that day.
So MGK saved your life.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yo, so we can
Possibly.
title
I
that.
might
So
have
that's
dodged.
the title of the podcast. That's not clipped.
So
at
in
all.
a sense, he saved our lives.
I might have dodged. I can't remember because I know on the way down too was a little sketchy, but it was a
Right.
team effort of us getting up there, or
That
me
is
getting up there. But
Wow.
yeah,
something else. Wow.
yeah, it's a cool photo. This was used for promo for the Tickets to My Downfall, sold as posters and
Oh,
all sorts
cool.
of shit on his website and merch stuff. So, but what's really cool about this, this whole day of when we were shooting
Yeah.
all these photos and content around the album is,
Sure.
I don't think anyone knew it was going to be this big. I don't think anyone knew it was just going to be the #1 album in the world by a long shot, and it really was a pivotal moment in the, rock community and the pop punk space and just rock as
Oh,
a
yeah.
whole of kind of having this revival of, rock and roll with some new guys, some fresh guys. And it's been great for the culture and the community of the rock and roll space. So it's absolutely amazing. We got homie dying over here.
Wait, what just happened?
Cynthia just gave him the best blowjob ever, so he's tripping
Cynthia
right
is
now.
Oh my god.
Cynthia chromed all over
Cynthia,
you, bro.
must have time traveled over there because we didn't see you move.
What just happened, man?
Galaxy brain, man.
Galaxy
No,
brain.
I just swallowed so much spit. Oh my god. When you like choke on your own spit a little bit, but this is like the
Yeah, a
worst,
little bit, but damn.
worst it's ever been, bro.
Jeez,
You
Jay.
good?
I have to call off the
Jay
show, man.
Mize?
It's done. I'm crying. I used to full 4K.
Wow,
Are
you
seeing
actually
this?
are shedding a tear.
It's
Is that
like-
an acting tip?
Leaking. Yeah, so if you ever want to act, which you do sometimes in film studios, it's important to swallow
Before
your own spit. Swallow before you choke, not choke after you swallow.
Wow,
Is that
that
also
was-
a method for something else, the swallowing? and
I'm
everything?
assuming Cynthia was involved.
Yeah.
I think,
I
yeah.
think so.
No, that's very inappropriate, you guys.
Yeah, no.
All right, I'm better. I'm so sorry.
Are you
No,
good?
but
That
that-
was crazy. I've never choked like that before.
Glad you're alive and well.
Yeah. No,
Just
but for
like
real, that was
MGK.
my
Just like
favorite
you.
album
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the past year. I mean,
Yeah, same. I think
Incredible, man.
The start to finish, that was a great album. He killed it.
mhm.
Hats off to him on that. And he's even killing more now. So
Oh yeah.
he is full steam ahead. He's really doing some incredible stuff.
It's
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude.
Okay, well let's peek at some other ones here.
Yeah, let's take a gander.
What else? I love oh my gosh.
Pull it
That's
together.
crazy. I know. I got a Trippie Red.
Trippie Red. Yes, sir.
That is Trippie Red.
I have a question actually.
Yeah.
I watched a video one time about music videos because I shoot all of Dear Ember's music videos.
Okay.
Right, that's his artist name.
That's me.
So we do a bunch of music videos together, and I watched a video one time where these guys were shooting with dude, it's
bro?
crazy. I don't know what's
you
happening.
gotta you gotta fix that.
Yeah. Could I get some water? Thank you.
Thank you, production team.
Yeah,
Very
thank you.
big production team. There's
Huge
like
production team.
15 of them just running trying to find a water.
Somebody, please. Yeah.
Hurry!
Thank you, team. Yeah, everybody's running.
Intern.
Wow, this is amazing.
You're never getting paid. So
Okay. Wow. That should help at some point. So I watched this video, right? It was a behind the scenes for like a Lil Wayne shoot. And they had Travis Barker. It was like a Travis Barker. I don't remember what the name of the song is. A little while ago.
Okay.
But they're shooting and they have like a bunch of time to set up, you know? But when Travis is there, they have 30 minutes. And when Lil Wayne was there, they had 30 minutes to shoot.
The music video.
Right.
Okay.
Right. The music video. So I know
And it was
photo
for
is
Travis
different.
Scott?
Travis Barker.
For Barker. Yeah,
Oh,
so it was
Travis
Barker
Barker,
playing
okay.
drum, yeah, and then it was Wayne. But they had the whole day, you know, they had the space for however long, but they only had 30 minutes of time that they could go actually shoot.
Wow, really?
Does that, like, for something like this where you're working with Trippie, you're working with, I know you're
Yeah,
tight with MGK and you're tight with a lot of these people, but
I know this particular Trippie shoot, we did 2 sections. We did some studio stuff, and then we did some outdoor stuff. Maybe the actual total time of shooting was maybe like an hour.
okay. So
A little, maybe an hour to 2 hours. But the shortest shoot I've ever done for the biggest artist I've ever shot was Lil Wayne. And the photo's on the gram. If you want to pull it up, I'll tell you the whole backstory on that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You just tell me when.
Yeah, keep going. I think it's a little farther down. Shout out to Young Dolph, R.I.P.
Mm.
All right, keep going down. Let's see. Keep going. Oh, there it is.
Girlfriends,
You see
fire.
him on the left?
Right there, boom.
Boom. Wheezy. Legend. Go.
That photo goes hard.
So, this is probably the craziest photo shoot experience I've ever had.
I'm excited to hear this one.
So I'm there with his manager, Mac, and Lil Wayne was 4 hours late, as he should be. You
Yeah,
know,
That's amazing.
as he
Uh-huh.
should.
Uh-huh.
And he gets there, whole entourage, right? A guys comes out the Sprinter van, super baller, and you know he sits down where I had like the whole photo studio set up, right?
Yep.
And I'm testing light on him at this point,
Mhm.
right? Just testing a couple
See
shots.
what works,
Yeah,
yeah.
literally a couple shots. As I'm in the middle of testing these shots, which was about 7 seconds, okay, he gets up and goes, "Okay, we good."
Are you shitting?
No way.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
And I was
all right?
like, "Oh, like, I was just testing stuff. Like, are you sure?" You know?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like he's like, "Yeah, I know, we got it, we good."
What?
I know
And then
we
so
got
this photo was
Uh-huh.
actually the last photo that was shot,
Uh-huh.
But hey, you got
and
a
I
heater,
took
so.
9 photos in 7 seconds, and this was the last one.
Uh-huh.
And it was
Like
the
you're
only
not
one
even
I got.
shitting me.
5.
It's 7
Yeah.
seconds.
7, probably
It was
7, 8 seconds.
It's in
yeah.
focus.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, everything was
Yeah.
in focus, but this
That's
was like his
amazing.
best pose, and just
Right.
boom, there's
I mean,
Lil
that's
Wayne,
an
you know?
incredible
It's-
picture.
no, it's a
It seems
fire-
like you
it's a
got the
fire photo.
lighting pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely like a
Looks
wizard with
amazing.
the lighting, and like when I edit my photos,
Uh-huh.
I edit it in layers. So
Okay.
like
Yeah.
each element of him and what he's wearing is edited separately and then masked and merged to be then one image. So his hair,
Awesome.
his shirt, his hat, his
Okay.
skin, his tattoos, his teeth, his lips,
Mhm.
his eyes, the background, everything is set as one particular thing to edit, then merge
Mhm.
into one final photograph. you know?
Wow.
So yeah,
That's cool.
that's how I
man.
do all that stuff. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
7
Yeah.
seconds, bro.
So,
That's so funny.
No, it is funny because I've heard, a little bit about like how Wayne works. He's very quick.
very fast.
And it's funny because he was gonna have a session over at the studio in town, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think he just was. He never showed up. I think he just didn't have time.
on
His
Wheezy
caterer-
time,
his
man.
caterer showed up though. His
Wait,
caterer,
actually?
yeah.
Oh,
So
so it
his
was like a
caterer,
plan.
like he was ready to have
That's
like his
awesome.
full meals and everything. He just never got the time. But
Yeah. What's so cool about him too is just like, just boss. You know.
Mhm.
I mean, when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
when you're that
when you're Wayne though, I mean,
yeah when you're Lil Wayne and you're that level and that
when we're
much
talking about egoing people when you can, it's
credibility,
like
It's Wayne.
I think
yeah,
you can ego
the guy
some
can do
people.
whatever he wants,
whatever he wants.
which is great. I wish I could do that. Be like, hey, yo, I'll get there when maybe I feel like it.
I'll get
Might
there.
be tomorrow.
I might get there.
Yeah. But be ready for it in case I do come. Like, that's the way to operate.
Right.
I love it.
Right. That's amazing. Okay, that's cool.
Fortunately, I've said that a few times in different circumstances.
Yeah, right?
I might get there.
Oh, Future. Yeah, damn, that was a cool one. The Future shoot.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
yeah.
one? I
Yeah.
can't. I can't see from here. My
Bottom
eyes are
right,
so
right
bad.
Oh, you're not
below.
mirroring
Right
over
here.
there?
No,
No.
I'm not mirroring. Yeah, it doesn't work.
No, that. So then, do you?
cool
I
too.
forgot to ask.
Yeah.
You might have said this earlier, but do you shoot just in your house with the backdrops?
Yeah, I'd say
For the
probably
most part?
95% of the shoots are in my home studio space, and then depending on what the shoot is or what we're doing,
Right.
may require like a set. Like if they want something done on a set, we'll book something or recreate something.
Right.
Or if it's on a location, or it's like for a tour, or some kind of trip thing. Like
Yeah.
I for example, like I went to Tulum with Rich the Kid and his girlfriend at the time when it was her birthday to celebrate, and I was just doing kind of like lifestyle shots of them, and
Yeah.
that was really cool.
No, that's sweet.
So- oh man, I got a story about that.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
then let
man,
it
no, I
rip.
got a story
Let
I
it
don't think
rip.
I've
Please.
ever told publicly about that,
Well,
and I don't know if I
perfect on
should.
the left curve. Well,
And this is why.
this is
Did
the
I ever tell you
podcast
this
that
story?
you
Life
will
was saved.
regret.
Yeah.
When we went to Mexico, when we went to Mexico,
Look,
yeah,
studio audience.
man.
Can we get some claps?
Can we get a clap from the audience?
Woo!
Oh,
we were
no.
supposed. It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
story
Ah,
time.
that's
Story
what it
time.
is.
Story time.
Yeah,
I didn't like the
I
way I
don't.
said that. I
This
apologize.
is not anything bad to say because this is forever ago, and
I'm so sorry, bro. It just,
Malfunction.
we all got out in one piece. But anyway, so we go to Mexico.
go to Mexico.
Yeah, we go to Mexico, and shit went down as soon as we touched down in Mexico.
It
So
always does, man.
check this out. We get to Mexico, and this was so crazy. So this is, by the way, this is the first time Rich the Kid and I had actually physically met each other in person. So we both touched down on the same flight, but we didn't see each other on the flight. I guess he had like, or maybe I think one of us barely made the flight or something. You know what I
Sure.
mean? So we saw each other when we touched down. So we touched down and we're walking through the whole customs, because when you land in Mexico, you got to fill out some sheet, and then you like go through a thing, and then there's security that may like randomly pull you over, be like, hey, can we randomly search your bag
Right.
just because it's protocol?
Sure.
So I'm walking with Rich, and his girl like gets stopped, right? And so I'm like, oh damn, like you want to wait for her or something? He's like, no, we good. Like let's keep going. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's strange. So we walk out of like the little security section,
Yeah.
and man, I don't know if I should tell the story. I can't tell the story. I
That's
can't
okay.
tell it. Yeah, that's as much
You
as the story.
can't tell it?
Just
You
just
can't
know
tell
shit
something
went
happened.
down in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes
Aaron
that's
has
all you
stories
need.
like
I-
that too.
Yeah, I have some stories.
I
I will
almost,
not tell
I almost
publicly
was
either,
stuck
so.
in Mexico. All of us might have almost been stuck in Mexico for a very long time, but
Dang.
Shucks, I'd love to hear it,
yeah, I'll tell you off camera.
Oh,
How
off
about that?
camera,
I'll tell
yeah.
you guys off camera. Yeah,
and I'll film you. And
it's
then we'll
not
put it right
bad
here.
to say, but it's just like one of them things. It's
Yeah,
like
publicly.
maybe I
whatever.
just won't
So-
say it.
No,
Oh, dude, look at you behind the camera.
Yeah,
Who?
Nick, the
people.
guy.
The
The
people.
people.
Shout out my boy Nico.
The
Oh, no,
people.
like
I'm
the
pointing
audience.
to the people behind the screen. It's a major L. You don't get to hear this.
Who in the audience has a white shirt on that we could bring up on stage?
maybe white and black with some shorts on.
Yeah, a little bit of blue.
Oh, I think yeah.
maybe-
Oh wait, yeah. That
Holding
guy
a
over
red
there.
cup.
One of our huge production crew over there fits that.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, is that Jay Myers? Holy shit!
Wow. That's him. That is it.
But yeah, no, back to the whole
Amazing.
thing. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
it's cool.
Yep.
Photography opens so many doors, takes you so many places, makes you meet so many people you never
It's amazing.
thought you would meet, and
Yeah.
it's a really
Yeah, yeah.
cool, just way of life. I love it.
That's
It's really
great.
cool. Yeah.
And I love the fact that now you've kind of merged into being a music artist too, because
Yeah.
you've started like really documenting a lot of these other artists, right?
Yeah.
That then
Yeah.
has gotten you to where you are,
Mhm.
and then that has just jump started your music careers like incredibly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. I was at the rec center the other day with my mom, and we met like this other lady in the hot tub, and she was asking about my tattoos and everything. And she's
Mhm.
like, "What do you do?"
You're incredible, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out to E-Bone.
They're
Did all
just,
my
like-
tattoos.
Just so clear.
Crazy,
Yeah.
right? He's so good.
Look like a picture. It's insane.
Yeah. So I was talking about that, and I was like, what helped me so much is through photography, I learned so much about the business of the industry. in music, you know? And that helped a lot and does help a lot when now myself is also, you know, full-time doing the music stuff. And what I really had to learn, there's always things to learn, right? You never stop learning. But the main thing I had to learn on the music side of things is just like, you know, helping to discover my sound and what I like in my instrumentals and what I'm trying to do and image and, you know, just the whole process of, you know, creating the right type of music and sounds and instrumentals and things that you like. And that's a real process that takes time, you know?
Yeah.
Every artist, when they first started to where they are now, you can always go back to their old stuff and you'll hear generally just a massive, you know, improvement and increase in style of, you know, where they started versus where they are now, you know? So I'm in that spot of really getting more into like, you know, the new metal, industrial type of, you know, rock stuff. And that's what I really love right now. And that's what I'm, you know, really liking and get my best response to things. And, you know, I love it. I think any artist who's a music artist, you know, Machine Gun Kelly is a great example, is you should never feel like you're boxed in. Just because you start here somewhere doesn't mean you can't elevate and go a different direction, you know? And I think that's really key for any artist, not just music artists.
Yeah.
Any kind of artiste or anyone, even if you're not a artist of any sort, like, don't think, you know, you have to get one career job and then work that forever. You know, you can always switch
sort of
paths.
vocation. You don't have to stick with that for the rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, from my own artistry, I like actually kind of more so started in the EDM lane, and I thought, you know, for a second I was like, oh, I mean, you know, the streams weren't there, whatever, but like I was like, oh, I'm kind of boxed into that, and I was like, well, no, I mean, I'm kind of evolving into whatever it is, and each single and each whatever is so much different than the other. They're not very, you know, in the same exact lane when it comes to like EDM, pop, rap, whatever like that. So it's like,
Well,
you know,
I love that MGK. In my mind, he not that other people haven't done that, but just like in my recent memory, like it feels like he's, you know, he was the rap guy. You know, the first time, and I actually hadn't known of
The
him
rap
for very
devil.
long. I heard of him from the frickin' Eminem beef.
Yeah.
You know, and then all of a sudden, like my favorite pop punk album comes out. I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
This is fire.
Crazy.
So, but it's crazy because that's just so like that's how like life is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
you're
it is.
here, and then you're here, and then you're here. So it's like I love that the industry is like, in a sense, allowing that. I don't know. Maybe every Joe Schmo trying to make music can't just like, you know, maybe, and eventually something hits, but just for like that people can be like, I like this MGK, and I also like this. You know, is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that goes, like I said, for any artist, you know, the whole point of being an artist is to create. You know, there's no specific realm of saying, hey, you can only create this. You know, if you want to go become a painter or a sculptor or whatever it may be, like, you know, the whole meaning and point of being a great artist is just, you know, you love creating and you're able and willing to create other art mediums outside of what you're, you know, mostly known for.
the main category.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we have spoke a lot about the MGK, and I do want to hear from like your point of view that whole story of how that album cover went down.
Oh yeah, the album.
You're cool with
yeah,
that.
of course. Yeah, the album cover. That was a crazy situation. So, funny how the world works. You know, like you know how they say, you know, you can speak it into existence. So, I was at my house, and me and my friend were just, you know, looking at different music stuff, and I was literally on MGK's Spotify page, right? And then my phone started to ring, and it was a FaceTime from his drummer Rook. And so Rook and I had just finished a song that we put out. It's called Battleship. So Rook was calling me, so I'm like, you know, I answered the phone, and I couldn't tell who it was, but I knew it wasn't Rook. And then like the phone hung up right away. I was like, that was weird. And then I get another FaceTime again, like immediately, and boom, it's just Machine Gun Kelly's face. And he's like, yo, what up? I'm like,
Oh my God.
gang, what's good? You know?
Hey, we're
What's
here.
up, man?
And he's like, I want you to shoot my album cover. And I was like,
Well, that
hell
was
yeah.
the beginning of the whole convo.
Yeah, this is
That's
how
amazing.
me
There
and
wasn't,
Machine
like,
Gun Kelly
any-
connected.
It's like
yeah.
you were meant to.
Preempted.
This is like
The
this
whole
is what
Mac
you're meant
Miller
to be doing,
shit.
huh?
Yeah, it was
This.
crazy.
That's awesome, bro.
He's like, yo, I want you to shoot my album cover. I'm like, lit, let's do it. He's like, I was
Yeah.
like, when are you trying to do it? And he's like, right now.
Today.
And I was like, okay, let's run it.
In
So-
20 minutes.
So he sent me his address, and you know, just like texted me off his cell or whatever, and then pulled up to his crib and was like, "Yo, I'm here," and I just walked in and. It was him and his whole band of guys and Megan Fox, and I was just like, "What the fuck? This is just a crazy moment." Like I woke up to this is what I was talking about. How like
hey.
the industry, right? You can just be up here, then next
And then
minute
all
be
of a sudden
here,
you're
then
low.
up, right?
Yep.
So like
Yeah.
that's one of those moments.
Wow.
I
feel
literally
that.
remember waking up that day being like, "Fuck,
Top
I
of
need to
the-
do something big,"
Yeah.
and then just that phone call happened.
Yeah.
And then I was at his house and check this out. So we're shooting this cover, and the original cover idea was just supposed to be a headshot. So I get everything set up. I shoot this headshot, and once we're done shooting, we're sitting on a couch like this, right? And I'm sitting in the middle. MGK's here. Megan Fox is here. And my computer's right here. And we're all just looking through all the images of, like, which one it should be.
Right.
So we finally pick this one, and we're like, that's the one. Front cover, back cover, there it is, right? A day later, or like a day and a half later, he group texts myself and Mod's son and is like, "Yo, we need to reshoot the cover again."
Right. Yeah.
I just don't feel like it looks too, he feels like the photo we did have was a little too editorial and less kind of showing that pop punk, that rock aesthetic. So I remember when he said that, he's like, "Yo, we got to shoot this today, like now, because it's me and Megan's anniversary or 6-month anniversary or something, and I got like an hour to shoot it." So I was in the middle of doing or about to do a photo shoot.
Oh no.
And I was like, I'm not going to miss the opportunity to shoot this big of a cover.
Whoa.
So I told
Yeah.
my client that I was shooting, I was like, "Hey, please understand,
I'll
I'll be right back."
Rescheduling.
Yeah, I'll
We
be
are
right
so
back.
sorry, man.
A long bathroom
Yeah.
break. I'll be right back, you know? And
Damn, man.
so I go to his house, and we have no clue what we're going to shoot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Yo, like, what do you want to do?" He's like, "I don't know. Let's just figure it out." So we get there, and then Mod's son goes downstairs where his pool is in the back, and is like, "Yo, let's shoot this in the pool." I'm like, "The
So
pool?" I was like, "The
fucking
pool's
cool,
empty?" And he's
man.
like, "Yeah." So the pool just happened to be empty in his
Just
backyard.
like, so it's not normally, I'm assuming.
Yeah, normally it's not empty.
That's
The
not his
timing
vibe.
was
And
right.
what was the crazy part about that day too
Yeah.
is I'll never forget there were fires like crazy, and so the whole sky and the whole like everything outside was very like orangey
Smoky.
and ashy.
Uh-huh.
You were getting like perfect outside
Ashes were
lighting.
literally I was getting perfect outside lighting, and ashes were literally falling from the sky when we were shooting it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Damn,
so
that's
we're
crazy.
doing all these shots in the pool, and we do a bunch of different setup and spots and this, and we don't have a lot of time, right? So we're doing it real quick, and then to save time, when I had set them up, I set them up like on top of the hot tub, right? And
Yeah.
I took just one photo to be like, "Yo, do you like this at all, or should we move to something else?" And like, this isn't the vibe. So I take this one photo, and I show it to him. He's like, "That's it. That's the one. We're done. That's the cover. That's the album cover." And then boom,
Why did you
lo and
pull up-
behold,
You pulled up the sheets, bro.
What did I just pull up?
It's
you pulled
a
up
bed
the,
set,
the
bro.
bed set.
Okay, that's perfect, bro.
Look at
So-
that. Someone might be
Yes,
sleeping on a picture.
Somebody
you took,
could be
man.
sleeping on a picture that you
Yeah, don't
took.
sleep on my
Not
photos.
Don't
it's
sleep,
sleep on
fine.
my
Right,
photos,
don't sleep on
but
my photos, but
literally
but
you are allowed
sleep
to.
in your photo.
Yeah.
Oh, in.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
So
That's
yeah,
fun.
that ended up being the cover right there. So
Is
tickets
this a
to my
better one?
downfall.
Dude, I can't see. Okay, here we go. Amazon, yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
work.
There it
Dang,
is.
bro.
Dude, it's
And
it's
little-
super,
and
nasty.
super sweet, man.
Let me tell you, no one knows this, but there was a bunch of shit in the background and at the bottom that I cleaned up
Yeah, we'll take it on
Ooh.
post.
and just
Is that
made it
gonna
real clean and aesthetic. Like if you
That's
saw
amazing.
the before and after, you'd be like, "Wow, you like fucking did a magic trick on this photo."
Yeah.
You know.
I want
Well,
to
that's
see
how it
that
goes,
photo.
So
right?
I consider
Yeah,
myself
that's
like
amazing.
a digital surgeon in the photo world. Like I can recreate anything.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
no, I mean that is.
But the key is you got to be able to do it and not tell that anything was
Right.
fixed or changed
can't
or altered.
look
You know,
curated,
you just
yeah.
gotta look.
The first
natural.
time I saw this album cover, I mean, it looks in
It
my
does
head,
exactly what
I'm
you want it to do. Yeah.
picturing, he's got his whole team there, it's the whole thing, it's the whole setup,
Oh man, it's-
production going crazy, but an hour. You had an hour.
so iconic. And what was
That's
also
amazing,
cool,
man.
You documented a little bit of it too, right?
Yeah, a little bit of it. And then when we found out the album went #1, there's a big old billboard across the front of Whiskey A Go Go, which is that concert venue in LA.
Venue and Sunset.
And we all went down there. Me, Travis Barker, Kels, Megan, Bay, Slim, like his whole squad of guys. And we took some photos in front of like the billboard and everything.
Yeah.
And he said to me, it was cool. So he goes, "Man, I really want to thank you for coming back a second time and leaving the photo shoot you're at to shoot this, because I really don't feel that the album would have gone #1 if we didn't have this type of cover."
Whoa.
So that was really cool.
It does
like,
draw you in. I mean,
know?
genuinely.
Yeah, so- it's so iconic,
before
it's timeless.
it was just a headshot.
Yeah, it's headshot. And actually, that
I think I have
headshot, that
seen it
headshot is
before.
still out.
Yeah,
like they
I've
use that
seen
headshot
it.
for other things,
Like,
but
for
no
like-
one knows that was almost the
That
cover.
was almost a cover.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
For like a cas-
He's on a
Ah,
white
man.
backdrop and
Yep.
it's like a headshot. He's
Yep.
kind of like doing that with his
Yep,
lips. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, that was originally gonna be it.
That's amazing.
Damn, man.
Well, all right. Dude, wow.
Yeah.
This is cool. Thanks for being on this fucking podcast, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I
But
love
I kinda
telling
want-
the stories of
I have
everything.
one more question for you.
Yeah,
If you
let's
want
keep
one
going.
more story,
Let's
I mean,
keep
we
talking.
can-
I
as
love
long
this.
as you want to be here, man.
Ask
but
If
whatever.
you're chilling, then yeah,
I'm
we can
yeah,
go
I am
forever.
curious what your worst. Like Lil Wayne was the shortest.
Uh-huh.
You know, Aaron knows all about that shortness.
The short.
But-
I mean, sometimes short is sweet.
Shout out Jacob
But
Meyers.
shout out Jacob, man, out there. If he
Shout
ever
out
wants to come on this
Jacob.
show,
Well,
he's
COME,
He
please.
can actually hear us.
He can't
right now
really
'cause
come
he's-
on this show.
He's sitting right there.
Yeah.
Studio audience.
What's
so.
like the worst? And you know, I want you to be honest, so you don't
Yeah.
have to name names.
Yeah.
You know, what's the worst shoot you've had with somebody? Like it was like, you know, whatever it was just fuck, man.
You don't have to
Yeah,
answer that.
I won't say the name,
'Kay.
but they're an artist that is very significantly big,
Okay.
and they were just a total fucking asshole during like the shoot, which was
Sounds
very
like Ashton,
was
actually.
was very out of his character. Like
Mm.
I've
Okay,
shot
okay.
him many times before,
Okay.
and it was one of like the first people I ever really shot. And so I got to see, his career, go from here to like there,
Right.
But it was terrible, so bad it made me never want to work with him ever again. And even later, after we were done shooting, it's like, yo, man, my bad, my apologies. He was saying my apologies for everything. I just, been in bad moments. It's all good, brother. But
Right.
that was my worst experience. But luckily, they apologized.
Okay, so it was a
Yeah.
came
But I'll tell you,
back. It
I'll tell
wasn't
you.
like a one-off. Like fuck, dude, I'm never like working with this person.
Yeah,
ever
I'll tell
again.
you who are some of the best people I've ever shot.
Sure.
Is,
Let's name some names. There.
Yeah,
That's
some of the
great.
most pleasant people to ever work with are Mod Sun and Avril Lavigne. Yeah, they were some of the most pleasant people to ever shoot, especially Avril Lavigne.
Dude,
Avril
that
Lavigne
guy.
Avril Lavigne is so big and such a legend and such an icon. She can have the biggest ego ever, but she has zero ego whatsoever. She's such a
Wow.
good person, so friendly, so easy to work with,
Wow.
hard worker, nice person. Like I really commend her on just her humanship.
That's
like,
amazing.
She's just very
Yeah.
down to earth person. So yeah, she's amazing.
I guess
Speaking of
yeah,
icons,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I gotta ask: have you ever
Yeah.
met Kourtney Kardashian?
Kardashian, not yet, but I was in the same room with her once.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a whiff of the
Yeah, like I saw, I was
perfume.
like, wow,
Yeah.
there is Kourtney
There she
Kardashian.
is.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's wild.
Yeah. Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
So,
Just
but I
a
think the
quick
biggest
question.
celebrity I ever shot, probably Justin Bieber, right?
Oh well, who's that?
That's
again?
big.
Yeah,
Justin? Sorry, say it one more time.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, funny story.
Austin
I got a
Heider?
story with the Bieber shit.
Yeah. Okay.
We were
Amazing.
on Post Malone's tour bus, and no one was on the bus but me. So I'm just chilling in the bus, right?
You're
And
on.
all of a sudden the door opens, and just in walks Justin Bieber by himself. I'm like,
Oh shit!
Shit.
what
you really
up?
put yourself in good situations.
yeah. You're like, yeah, this is
Like,
amazing. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
no.
And so he just walks in. He's like, "What up, dude?" And he sits down right across from him. And we just start talking for like 2 hours about all sorts of random shit and just
Yeah.
doing dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And
Did you kiss?
we didn't kiss. We almost hugged though.
Almost.
Almost.
What about a
That's
bro
amazing.
hug? Like a little dap
Well, we almost even snuggled, I guess.
Oh,
Snuggled?
Yeah.
that's a good combo.
with JB? I mean,
But
I know probably about 1, 2, 3, 4 people in this room that would probably be jealous of that.
But yeah, no, that was a really cool experience, and talking to people like, oh man. So as like time got later, he gets ready to
Yeah.
get off the bus, and I don't know how word got out or whatever that like, hey, JB is in this like bus area. There was a crowd because it was after a concert, right? There was a crowd just on these fences, just screaming, crying, yelling, right? And so Justin walks outside and just people go berserk. I've never seen that type of situation right there in person, real life.
Almost
Of-
violently.
Yeah, as if they saw God himself.
Right.
You know,
Well, they
come
did.
back to
I
life.
guess
Yeah.
for them.
It was crazy. I was
Wow.
just like, this guy is a
This is
fucking
insane.
superstar.
Right.
You know? And security's trying to like hold people back from like knocking down the fences. They
Uh-huh.
just knock down these fences. They're crawling under legs of security guards and stuff, right? And Justin, I swear to
It's like mania,
bro,
yeah.
listen, I swear to God,
I'm a believer.
Justin like kind of walks up and just goes like this.
No. So he led into it. He knew.
Yeah, and
that's
just
awesome,
everyone
yeah.
was saying what up. I was just like, what
This
a
is
fucking
insane.
moment.
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
crazy to witness.
That's awesome, man.
And
Yeah.
the people probably loved it.
oh yeah.
Oh, of course.
For
yeah.
sure. And there was
Wow.
people who were talking to me like, yeah, we've been following the whole tour, driving from here to there, you know, and like it's like mom and daughter. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like you got to be next level for people to like stop their lives and like follow you on throughout the dates of the tour in a car. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy next level stuff.
I've traveled for a concert, but I've never followed the whole tour.
The whole tour, yeah. Yeah.
Which I would have loved to, but that's a lot of time, man.
Yeah, a lot of time off work for people, and you
Yeah.
know, like the girl being out of school. Yeah, I don't think it was so
Exactly.
much time.
But hey, she's a believer.
She's a believer, so that was cool. I mean, who I'd really like to shoot next is
Do you remember?
Billie Eilish, man.
I'd be
Oh,
like,
Billy.
Billie Eilish,
Dear
right?
Ember would be
such
I mean,
a
that's, like,
creative.
close
Dear Ember would be
second.
like, yeah.
Yeah, Billie Eilish. I would love to do something with Drake. That'd be cool. And then you know, music wise, there's several artists that I would love to collab with, but an artist I really fuck with, just like their music and their art, is Ghostman.
Ghostman. Oh my gosh, yeah.
I
That
love
throws me
Ghostman.
back.
That guy is an artist at his core, man. Like,
I love the videos.
He's so creative, and he does sculpting and like art pieces himself too. So he's like just really.
I could
into art
totally
as a
see
whole.
that like mix.
Oh yeah, it'd be crazy.
That's a good mix.
Yeah. So he would probably be the first like choice to do like some kind of collab or feature with. I love Ghostman. Super
That's
dope
cool.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never got to
Mhm.
meet him yet, but just from everything I know about him and everything, like,
That's what's up.
that guy's a shit.
Yep, that's
Well,
nice.
Ghostman.
Ghostman.
If you're watching this,
If you
I'm
ever
sure
run
you
across
are.
this
I mean,
video,
he's subbed.
tap in.
So-
He's subbed to the Left Curve
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, everybody is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of like the U2 album, you know.
Yeah,
That
sort of
came out,
like
it's
you,
just
you
everyone's
don't want to
subbed.
watch it, but you are here watching it
In the 70s.
In the set.
in the
got the
70s,
setup.
right? Because we actually went back to the past.
Yeah.
That's kind of the
And you got a little future with Cynthia.
and a little bit of that.
And
you
you
know.
shot Future, so.
I
So
did.
It's sort of like a full.
And you kind of
circle.
shot onto Cynthia Crumb, so.
maybe later
Maybe.
in the future.
Wow.
In
We'll
the
see.
future. Wow, we are
We'll
just
see.
Wow.
bringing
Oh.
this all the way
My
around.
favorite sex doll. Cynthia Chrome.
Well,
if I
second
ever-
favorite.
if
My
I
favorite
ever
sex
see a
doll
s-
is your single coming out.
That's right. Give me
So,
some. I
Tell
like
us
that.
about your single.
Tell us.
About the single.
Oh, you really want me to tell you?
I want you to tell us about it. But
Again?
Like you're a car salesman.
Oh yeah, well we'll start. This is a big full circle moment going on.
Yeah.
We've already talked about it.
I
Before
said
we
it
go
once.
again.
I'll say it one more time. Yeah, Sex Doll is the best song to music video comparison
video.
ever. So
There you go.
it's gonna be a big banger. I'm excited for that.
Banger.
I love it.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah. What else y'all want to know? Anything else? Or
Wait.
what are we thinking?
Dude, there's a million.
I mean, there's a
I mean,
million
it's
things.
ama-
Of course.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I just
whenever,
feel like-
whenever y'all feel we
I
good,
feel
you
like
let me know.
what is like okay. So
I
what
want
is
to know how
your-
you met Jay Myers.
Jay
That's a
Myers.
question I've been wanting to know.
and
And
I-
this mysterious face, like, no one knows.
Yeah, I think it's time.
I think at least it's a time for.
Jay Myers, come over here, bro.
It's at least
Get
time
off
for
that
a,
big
hey,
old
I'm
boat.
Jacob. It's
Yeah.
a-
Jacob
at
Myers
least-
is on a yacht right now.
And maybe-
I'm not
Thank
even
God we
playing.
He's
have
on
this
the yacht.
wireless mic brought to you by the Hannum Studios from the Warehaus. And at least we'll get a little quick intro.
Yeah.
But we gotta get you on camera.
Let
over here, right?
me introduce y'all to one of my best friends, Jacob Meyers. Homie sells real estate, so he's looking for a house. Hit him.
Let me know.
Jay Myers, the guy in disguise.
That's the crowd applauding you.
See what you guys are looking at now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Give him a little quick rundown on the real estate. What's good?
Well, if you're in the Denver area, reach out to the boy. We sell houses. We're the best to do it. Compass, Colorado. Hit me up.
Get you the lowest mortgage rate, right?
The
Meet the
lowest
guys over
mortgage rate.
That's the guys over
You
here.
know,
don't
I
handle
actually
financing.
bought my house through Jacob.
Is that true?
I got a house in Denver. Yeah, Jacob sold me
No
my
way.
house. Yeah.
No
and
way.
and you only sell multi-million-dollar homes.
Wait,
don't
so
know.
what does that make you?
Multi.
Multi-milli. Not yet. I'm not a millionaire. A long way from it. But one day we're getting there. We're gonna make it happen.
Do you take zero down?
Me and my fiance are looking for a home, so
There you go.
0 down,
Well,
no interest,
This is all mortgage questions.
no mortgage. Yeah,
I
no
We
deal
need to
with
bring up
ton-
Nico, our loan officer homie up here.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to
I'm
play
a
it.
part-time therapist. You know, that's what real estate is all about.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Alright.
that song gets me. Thank you, Jacob.
I guess. Yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
for having
Do you have
me.
anything you want to tell the people?
Yeah. Anything you want to go on an ending note with?
Did you know that
Here, I was
MGK
gonna say
saved this guy's
earlier.
life?
I posted this on my Instagram.
Yep.
For the people who out there who don't know, this guy Nathan James right here never drank one sip of alcohol in his entire life.
Facts. Yo, I'm glad you mentioned that. That's a real
Is that
fact.
straight like
Straight
up.
one drip?
I've never drank alcohol. I've never had any drugs besides maybe Advil, right? You know, that's as hardcore as I get on
Advil,
the
bro.
drugs.
When
Pretty
I
bad
met
for
this
you.
guy the first time,
Dang.
I get
Yeah.
on the elevator. I see
And
him.
I don't remember this. This is wild. So tell the story. Tell the
So
story.
I'm with my mom. We're touring these student dorms.
Yeah, where I
I
used
meet
to.
him originally. He's giving us the tour. And
Yeah.
I see him like literally a couple hours later on the elevator that night.
I was a resident assistant when I was in college at the dorm rooms. I was an RA, resident assistant. And this guy, yeah.
Open the elevator. There's Nate. He has a bottle of Ciroc in his hand. I was like, dude, you told me you didn't drink alcohol just like an hour ago. And you're like, no, I just fill it up with water so people don't pressure me to drink.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I respect that.
That's amazing.
True story.
Yeah, that is. Dear Ember's out there saying big.
Which
brain.
is crazy how like things change. Like I don't even remember that. That's crazy. But
Right?
that is some shit I would do.
No,
So
like,
you guys
really-
met in college?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
college.
yeah.
First
Yeah.
day.
Wow. No drug ever.
Ever. Never.
Wow, man, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Why? Is it?
Yeah.
just keep the mind right.
You know, the biggest thing when I was a little kid, right? My parents always kind of like, it kind of made it like it was a scary thing. You know, like it's real dangerous and everything. So it kind of like feared me from all that, you know,
Okay.
trying it and everything.
Right, right.
But then when I got older and I could make my own decisions and shit, I was like, you know, I just don't want to do that. You know, I don't like feeling out of my body.
Mm.
I like feeling like I'm aware and in control of like my surroundings and what is going on. Like it would trip me out to feel like not in control of my
What's going on?
yeah, of what's going on, you know?
Mm.
And yeah, also too, I mean, we all know it's way more healthy to not do drugs and alcohol than it is to
Right.
do drugs and alcohol. So
No
that's
way.
also a good
No way.
plus.
Who,
Yeah.
who told you that, bro?
Who told me that? Yeah. So that's also a good
Yeah.
plus. You know what I mean? So, which I think is cool. I think I stand as an advocate for, you know, the young kids and just, you know, who look up to different entertainers as being an entertainer and, you know, somebody who doesn't do those things, you know,
Right.
but still very
Right.
in the scene and, you know, because in the scene of, you know, music, you know, it's really known for all the partying and the drugs and stuff. And I party, you know, I party hard, but
Well, let me ask you this.
I just
then.
don't do no drugs, or alcohol.
Right.
You know, I'm sober
So,
when I'm doing it.
So when
Wow.
you're in LA and you're obviously around the most iconic people in Hollywood,
Yeah.
of course somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, do this drug with me," or "Hey, you know, let's do a shot."
Yeah,
You're always
happens
just
all
like,
the time. I'm just like,
if-
I'm
if
good. I don't
Justin
drink. I'm
Bieber's
sober.
like, "Hey, let's do a shot." You're like,
I'd be like, not today,
just
Papa.
say
Not today.
And they, I
And
feel
they
like,
never
do you
question
get
it. They're just
pressured?
like,
Or
okay.
they're probably respected, huh?
Yeah, I'll just be like, oh, I don't drink. Like, oh, wow,
Oh,
really?
cool.
I'm like,
Word.
yeah, like
Yeah.
ever. You know, some people are like,
Wow.
oh, just have a sip. I'm like, bro, no, I've never drank alcohol ever in my life, ever. Never will
Wow.
I ever. Yeah.
That's cool,
So-
man.
Yeah, I stay
That's
lit off
really
the Red Bull, you know?
Yeah, that caffeine. I don't know, man. Caffeine.
Big
and Advil,
coffee
caffeine
guy.
And Advil.
I guess that's my drug, coffee. I love
Ooh.
coffee. Vanilla iced coffee.
The Mormon
every day.
community is really gonna disagree with you. On
Yo,
this
no, it's
one.
crazy.
No
because
drugs,
because I don't drink and don't smoke.
Right.
So many people are like, first thing,
Are you Mormon? Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
more
not.
man than
Nothing
you.
against Mormons at all. Nothing against Mormons. It's just
we love Mormons.
I am not Mormon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am me, myself, and I. That's what I am.
G-Easy style.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know.
I know my references.
Well, hey, thanks for having me on this.
Yeah.
little
Thanks
show,
for coming on and
Yeah,
telling the good
thank you,
story.
thank you.
Shout out, Jet.
Wait,
You
wait, don't
Here,
go,
let me
don't
get
go
my
too
applause,
fast. Don't
everybody.
go too fast.
Everybody, yeah, can we get an applause from the audience?
Bow. Oh man, I keep missing the button. Wait, bow one more time. Oh, I missed my trackpad.
Jacob Meyers
How
in the
awkward can I be at the
building.
moment? That's beautiful.
Jacob sells real estate. Hit me up.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Good homes. Good
Aaron's coming
homes.
back. Hey, how long do we have
He
on
makes
that?
Jacob.
How long do we have on that recording there?
Well, let's see. We're looking like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Great.
Y'all, if y'all ever need any help moving anything, Jacob bench presses like 1,000 pounds. So just
Well,
hit my
Jacob's
guy
also
up.
yoked.
Damn, he
yes.
might be able to lift up my left curve then.
Wow, is it that heavy? Jacob will make a house a home. So
Man, a lot of
Makes it
promo this
complete.
episode. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is it called, Jacob?
And so will Sheridan. You know.
Check out Compass. I remembered.
Check out Compass, man.
Check out Compass. That's amazing. Well,
Jacob
Yeah,
sells
Jacob
real
sells
estate.
Jacob
real estate
does sell real estate.
And he sells a bunch of real estate. 0 down, 0 mortgage.
yeah, so hit him up if you want
Just-
0
He
down.
works on tips.
0 down.
He works
0
off.
in.
Just give him a good tip, and you're moving in.
You're good, man.
Just send him Veronica.
No background check.
yeah, no.
Yeah, as long as you give him like a Cynthia Chrome or two, like he's like,
You
lit.
give him a
Y'all
chrome
can come on
dome.
in.
No,
Yeah,
well, you
or
gotta
two.
get him a chrome dome.
Yeah,
It's
you get,
really-
you get him.
it's
Yeah, you get Cynthia to give him a Chrome dome. It's over.
It's
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
It's a wrap.
So good. That's so good. Wow. Well, I actually, I really the sober life that's amazing.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
been-
I feel it has to be hard because I feel like in my mind I picture that community
Mhm.
as just a bunch of like freaking crazy.
yeah, which
I mean, animals, which is probably a little true, but
Yeah.
the fact that you can just say no in those moments, I think really speaks to why you are where you are a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, that discipline is impressive.
yeah. You know, and also like to touch on that is, you know, everybody gets stereotyped, right? No
Right.
matter what you look like or what you do, everybody gets stereotyped. But it's just good to, you know, for people to remember, like, and it's the age old, you know, story of don't judge a book by its cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is you just never know until you know, and it's just important for people to, you know, we all have our differences. You know, let people be involved in whatever it is they want to do, and
Right.
you know, you mind your business, they mind theirs. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's something I deal with a lot too, especially as a little kid. You know, I was always judged for just,
Right.
you know, I dressed like this when I was in 5th grade. You know, just
Dripping
Yeah.
5th grade, huh?
chains and
Right.
bracelets and weird hair and
Which in 5th
you know,
grade-
pants and shoes,
Right.
right? And like,
That's a tough
It's
time
way-
to be creative and
Yeah.
different.
yeah, it is. It really is. So like, I walked into middle school and elementary school, high school.
The tats too.
No tats yet.
That's pretty
They're
young.
coming.
Drew
But
him on every day.
it's way more acceptable now to have like a difference in style
Right.
in like school and just shit like that. But back, you know, 10 years ago, whatever, 15 years ago, it was way different than it is now. Social media honestly helped a lot, I feel like, with just people, you know, expressing themselves through
And then
fashion
it
and
made
stuff.
it okay.
Yeah, people
Right.
saw, oh wow, other people.
Oh,
are-
they're not weird because they
Yeah,
look
Right.
amazing.
yeah, right. They're not weird because they look sick.
Oh,
as
you're not
fuck.
wearing you're not
yeah.
wearing Baby Gap right now, bro?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, so
Maybe not Baby Gap.
yeah.
Kids Gap.
No, it's crazy, bro. I used to
Bridge the gap.
I never forget sophomore year of high school. I did the whole spiky hair thing.
Okay.
So my hair
Mohawk
spiked.
or-
No, no
Oh.
mohawk. Just
Okay.
You did the Mohawk
front,
recently.
sides, top, just
Yep.
spiky, right?
Yep.
And not Liberty spikes, but just regular like spikes, right?
Okay. Sure.
And man, I got so much shit for that. Which is so crazy because that's the most like basic thing to do
Right.
now that would be like different, you know?
Be
I
like,
was just
oh, that's
wow.
fucking
Oh, cool.
sweet, man.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really weird.
That
But-
guy spent some money.
Yeah, bro. Like I
Some
would,
people suck. So
bro, I would eat lunch.
Veronica does.
no, it's not Veronica.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Cynthia Chrome. Like, you can't remember?
I'm so embarrassed, guys.
God, you don't remember someone that gave you that euphoric experience?
Yeah.
That's just rude, man.
Yeah, man, come on now. But yeah, no, in high school and everything, like, and even middle school, I would eat lunch a lot of times in the bathroom.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead
Yeah.
ass, like in the
I would-
bathroom. Or my mom.
Oh,
My mom was an
fucking
art
son.
teacher, and I would go to her room. There was like a back room of a back room, and sometimes I'd eat
Mhm.
lunch in there.
Yep.
But I just like to be by myself. You know, I felt like
Yeah.
all these other fucks just never wanted to like, you know me or accept me for who I am. So I just, you know, kept it solo dolo most of the time. Had a couple
Me too, man.
friends, and you know, mind my own shit and just did my
Right.
own thing. So.
Mm.
I used to eat lunch in the piano room actually, and taught myself how to play piano. And
There you go.
I don't regret it at all, obviously.
Yeah,
So
right. Great
like-
skill to have.
now I know how to make music and produce. It's like starts from there, and it's like, you know, some bad event in your life can actually turn into like the best thing that's ever happened.
100%.
And it can, you know, just roll into this whole big thing. So it's
Take
good.
take something positive from every situation, because even in the worst
Exactly.
situations, you will always find a good gem of positivity. Always.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's like one time I got sick eating Cold Stone. So I don't really eat Cold Stone anymore.
there you go.
But now you
The
ain't
positive
eating
is you
Cold
cleaned
So
your
now
system.
I'm a little healthier.
Yeah.
Wow,
less
you
calories.
So it's all we're pretty much all on the same way.
Less calories, man.
Did you get that inhaler so you can go to the gym yet, or
I go to the gym every day. The
I'm
grind never stops.
I'm back on the gym stuff. I stopped from COVID a little bit, but I'm back on it.
And I think everybody stopped doing something
Yeah.
when COVID happened.
Mine was
I
back.
stopped
How
doing the
was
podcast in
how was-
November.
Was it hard?
For
I mean,
during
doing
COVID?
photo. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
how that.
It was definitely hard. Business definitely took a hit
Yeah.
on the photography end of things.
Yeah.
So that's where I was like, okay, where can I fill that gap of time with learning or doing something else?
Right.
So that was the main thing, yeah.
Cool.
Fire.
Damn,
I mean,
I feel like we're
unfortunately,
we are
yeah, we're
really
running out of time here,
getting close.
which is so sad.
Wrap it
But
up.
So
damn.
But
well,
that was an
okay.
incredible
Thank
returning
you.
episode.
That was. I think that was. You got deep with us a little, and I appreciate that, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah,
For
thanks
real.
for like opening up and
I'm a-
being willing to
I'm a
be here
sensitive
and
guy.
sit here for an hour.
Well, yeah,
and
if you're an artist,
talk
you
to
gotta
us
have
about
a little
bullshit.
bit.
So
Yeah.
I'm not even left or right.
Wait, I
I'm
never
just-
asked you what curve you are. You left curve, right curve?
Left curve.
Okay, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. You're good.
I look at them.
have
out there
to ask
smiling.
every
They're
guest.
happy.
That's
We
hilarious.
have
You
it's
should
a
always
tradition.
ask that
We always
question every
do.
time you do it.
So
Just
again,
loops. We can't use
Okay.
Ableton for the sound
No.
bites ever again.
Hold on, Jay, are you left
But-
or right curve?
he's a straight.
You're right curve?
He's a Captain
Wow,
Hook.
Nico, you left or right curve?
He's a lefty.
Okay, all right.
Gang,
You can
gang.
come on the podcast next
Yeah,
week. We'll talk
whenever you
about
want.
loans or something.
Talk about loans. Yeah, talk about that zero down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zero
0%
APR you're offering.
down.
Something,
Oh, that's
man.
so good.
But
All right,
it's
man,
really
well,
been a
yeah.
incredible episode.
Oh yeah.
Great to really get to talk to you about some deeper stuff, some
Yeah.
funny stuff. Just overall, really
Amazing.
fun.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nathan.
awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, seriously, this space is incredible that you guys
Thank you.
have. And
The Warehaus.
I love it. The Warehouse.
Come to the warehouse. Book a
Yeah,
shoot.
HAUS,
the warehouse is
German.
lit. Low
The
key.
Warehouse.
The warehouse is
Warehaus.
certified lit in a dope ass spot by me.
Nathan James
Validated.
said
By
it,
an
not us.
incredible
We
photographer.
validated.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, check out
validated.
Sex Doll, April 22nd.
Yeah,
Sex
Sex
Doll.
And the
Doll,
full
Sex Doll.
album
Sex-
coming out.
Full album maybe end of the
soonish.
year. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe end of
it's
the year or
happening.
next top of next year. We'll see.
Yes, sir. Great. Well,
Cool, man.
we cheers it out.
Well, cheers, guys.
3, 2, 1. Great guys.
Oh, we get there. Boom, boom.